Josh, at what point did you recognize that the run-pass balance might shift this year? You've done it a little bit differently with your run game this season. Was this something you saw in the preseason, or was this something just kind of evolved?
No, I mean, the run game is kind of where everything has always started for us. I think each week forms its own identity a little bit based off of who you are and your personnel and what you're seeing on the other side of the football too. And obviously, the run game for the most part of the season has been efficient and effective.
For Caleb Perry and Jeremiah, how important do you think it'll be later in their career that they're getting this opportunity to play such a big role early?
Well, every experience you get in practice and during the course of a ball game throughout the season makes you, what you're going to become. Those guys need to play well in this one. They've had a good week of preparation. They've grown throughout the course of the season. They need to step up and play well.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, you obviously played the game, won a national title. You probably heard a lot of trash talk during games. Eli Drinkwitz drops this comment on you, stand on the business. What's that about? And at the time, you just brush something like that off, or how do you respond to that?
Man, I really didn't hear it while we were out there at the handshake. And, man, we've moved well on to the game that we got this week. So.
Coach, you guys didn't have a lot of numbers at receivers going into the season now without Brew and Dante for the last couple of games. You've got Squirrel and Ramel and then the two redshirt freshmen. Who are some options beyond those guys that might need to be stepped up? That might have to step up if you guys have another.
Yeah, we got other guys that have been with us and practicing, and if need be, those guys are going to have to go out and play extremely well. So, hopefully we're able to stay healthy in this one as well.
How was Nathan Leacock done? I think he's only played in one game. How has he kind of progressed during his freshman season?
Yeah, he got banged up in the early part of the season and missed some opportunity for growth. And I'm just talking about reps on the practice field too. Since he's gotten back in the mid part, he's done a good job.
Willie talked about on ball calls last night about how that star position kind of makes a lot of the calls and gets everybody lined up. With Jordan Thomas being such a young guy, how much can he improve maybe from going from game one to game two in terms of that type of thing? Just because I know it's different practice to the actual game.
Yeah, for sure. T-Max had a good week of practice, first of all, but JT did some really good things in the ball game last week. The communication piece from all 11 at the end of the day is really important. That guy's involved in a lot of it because he's close to the football as well. Jordan, every experience is going to continue to make him better. He's had a good week of practice as he's had, throughout the course of the season.
Other questions? Anything else?
All right, thanks, everybody. Have a great afternoon.